Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? I thought what the Joker said in that scene was interesting. If you pay close attention, the gangster asked Joker, "What are you going to do with his money?" He went on to say he likes gunpowder, dynamite, and gasoline. What do they all have in common? They're cheap. He was also saying that money is cheap. We are witnessing the death of the dollar. The dollar is dying because we were bad caretakers of our government. Our job was to police our own government. Our government has gotten so big and out of control that they've turned themselves into a huge criminal organization that's dang near untouchable. Anyways, before we get started, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. Silver and gold have been on the move. That's right. It looks like Putin is going to start the gold standard. And once he does that, that is the true death of the dollar. Because right behind them, most likely will be China. And once those countries start doing that, it's going to cause a lot of other countries to move in the same direction. But as you can see right now, there's all kinds of attempts to not only keep that from happening, but also to keep the truth from coming out. Oh, there's some goodies getting ready to come out. Wait till you guys see. We can't talk about it here on this channel, but you guys will certainly see here shortly. And that's why the United States, under this administration, is going to do whatever it takes. And I mean whatever, no matter the cost, to keep Putin from putting the truth out there. But first, I think the smart thing to do is Putin to go ahead and start moving into the gold standard. Since he's under sanctions, this would be the time to make that move. This is something that Russia and China wanted to do anyways. Now is the time. And once that happens, guess what? There's not that much gold and silver out there. I've been telling you that the inventory has been deficit now for years as far as the global demand. So if you're not stacking up now, by the time you jump into this, it's going to be too late. Those are not the true values of gold and silver. We know this. So when you go buy your gold and silver, go check out our friends over at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. Let's focus on the gold standard. Is it going to happen? Oh yeah, I'm willing to bet on it. I'm willing to bet that Putin would go to that extreme. Not only that, I think this is planned all along, and I think him and Xi have been waiting for this opportunity to kill the fake fiat Ponzi scheme. Now, you've seen this before. Lots of people have spoken about this. This is the national debt clock. If you scroll on down here, see where it says gold, precious metals, click it. Scroll on down here. You can see what appears to be the true value of gold and silver. Now, silver's gone down a whole lot according to this, because it wasn't at 4,000s. Right now, they got it at $2,869 per ounce. They have gold sitting at $20,958 per ounce, according to our debt, if we were to go back to the gold standard. Now, this is just the debt that they're telling us about. Many experts believe that it's actually 5 times this amount. If that's the case, then you can just multiply what you see here times 5. If we get pushed into the gold standard, you can bet that silver is going to be somewhere around this level and gold somewhere around that level. Let's just say that they go ahead and they revalue gold at $20,000 an ounce, and then go ahead and reset the gold to silver ratio back where it belongs at 15-1. That would put silver at around $1,333 an ounce. So how realistic is this? It's very realistic. There's some real serious doo-doo out there happening. Is this event Russia and China's opportunity to push us back into the gold standard? It might be. And it definitely appears to be that way. You can go through and look at all the different news articles about all these companies boycotting, cutting off Putin. Oh, he's the bad guy. Okay. Yeah, we only hear one side of this story. And I know that sounds terrible to hear, but that's just the truth. Because I could play you a recording right now and you can hear the true speech that Putin told the world before he did what he did. The one that the United States refuses to let people hear. I think I'm going to go ahead and post it on my Pimpy's news network. You're more than welcome to go over there and check it out. I encourage you to do so. And you can see what it is that he's saying. And then you have to ask yourself, well, now who's telling the truth? I mean, again, Putin's no angel. But who's telling the truth? Because we know our media over here has no problems with lying. And we also know that Biden has real serious ties over there in the Ukraine. And that's probably more the reason why he's over there doing what he's doing. But let's get into the investment side of things. Bitcoin not doing exactly what a safe haven asset would do. It still continues to go down. In defense of cryptos, I will say this. Almost everywhere you look in the media, they're using this opportunity to link cryptocurrencies to negative activities. You can see already what the purpose is. So once this whole thing is done in Ukraine, they're going to come back and go, hey, we demand you do something about cryptos. Look what it did. It kept the bad people going for so long, or whatever excuse they want to use to overregulate, control, or eliminate cryptocurrencies altogether. I still have not sold my cryptocurrencies. I've been sitting on them. Like I said, the ones that I have, that's it. These are the ones I'm riding with. If they make it out, I'm good. Eventually, this market is going to rebound. For how long, I don't know, but it's definitely going to rebound. But as far as it being the next gold or the next silver, let's get past that, because no, it's never going to be the next gold nor the next silver. This is terrible. So I'm looking forward to the revaluing of gold and silver. It absolutely appears it's inevitable. Once Putin makes his move, all he has to do is announce to the world that his rubles will now be backed by gold, and you'll see a huge change in the values of the rubles. So Bitcoin at $37,598, Ethereum down to $2,472, XRP down to 71 cents, Cardano down to 79 cents, Solana down to $81.55. You got Polkadot down to $16.26, Dogecoin down to 11 cents, Shiba down to 4023. Yeah, not much one way or the other. I tell you what, man, that's impressive about Shiba. Polygon down to $1.38. Crypto.com down to 37 cents. So for those of you who were around when I did the stock watch, and when everybody was all bummed out because the stock markets dropped and cryptos dang near crashed to look like, and they dropped down to ridiculous low numbers. And what did I say? It's going to rebound. They always do. That would be the time to invest. And I did a fictitious portfolio where we dumped $10,000 into each of the cryptos, and they didn't. Not only did they recoup the money that they lost, but they rebounded in a great way. Like I showed everybody, had you put in $10,000 into Ethereum at the time I had suggested and sold it at its peak, you'd have cleared $290,000 before taxes and fees in profits. Pay attention to it, because if it keeps dropping, eventually it's going to plateau and then start to recoup. That's just something to think about. Saitama getting killed, man. 7 zeros, 1 1. It's almost getting ready to add a zero. It's going in the wrong direction. But I'm not giving up on it. I'm just holding it. Over the last hour, it's down 3.1%. Over the last 24 hours, it is down 6.1%. Over the last 7 days, it is down 23.5%. Over the last 14 days, it is down 31.3%. And over the last 30 days, it is down 54.5%. I point this out all the time. If you look at the graphs, most of them are pegged to the Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin goes back up, so will the others. So hang tight. SBER banks down to 52 cents. This is the ones that I'm picking up. The Russian ruble down to 2071. I'm still eyeballing it, and I'll let everybody know if it continues doing what it's going to do, and that is go down. We're going to need to go down a little bit more than this if you're going to make any kind of profit. So right now, 200,000 Russian rubles will cost you $1,426. Remember when it was 2098, I think it was, or 91 even. It cost you $1,800. So there's a $400 drop already in the price. So if you resold that same 200 at the rate of exchange it was prior to the invasion, you would get $2,600 back. So you'd be making a profit of $1,173 That's before taxes and fees. So let's just round it off to $1,000. We're not quite there yet. If it could get down to, let's say, I don't know, 2 zeros, 5, then we'd be talking. So I'm still keeping an eye on the Russian ruble. But let me tell you what, once they make that announcement that they're backing by gold, you're going to see not only is it going to go back to the 0.13 rate, it's going to actually pass that up and be a much more valuable currency. Silver last night was over $26 and was there for a little while till markets opened up over here. James Anderson from Esteem Bullion had this chart he would show the actual value of precious metals during opening hours of the COMEX and then once it closes. So when it's open, it actually operates in a negative as far as values are concerned. In other words, silver is like a negative value. But once the COMEX closes, then we're seeing silver, and we're talking about an accumulation over years. The actual silver is showing a $250 an ounce. So what this means is that the COMEX is definitely going in there and manipulating their prices, because they only do it during their hours of operation. But once they're closed, you can see that the other markets are trading it at a much more higher value. And this is how they're using this to tamp down the market price. He obviously explains it a little better, and the next chance I get to find out where that video is, I'll play it for you so you can hear him explain it to you. But right now we're seeing, like I said, last night I was watching silver and it was above $26. But as soon as the markets open, it dropped down below 26. But even so, it's sitting at $25.60 and starting to recoup just a little bit right now. You can see it to the bottom of it right at the screen, it going up. So this is awesome. Silver is going up. But even so, watching silver around $25.60 an ounce is an amazing thing to see, considering they've been keeping it around the $23 an ounce. It's just dying to go out. It's just dying to blow up. Last night I seen gold above the $2,000 level, and then when the markets open, it dropped down. You can see right here it's above 2,000. Got as low as $1,979, but has already started to recoup its losses. We're at $1,997.40. What a heck of a way to start the week. If the prices are this high now, wait till Putin makes this announcement. This is going to take off. So right now is a perfect time to move into precious metals. The stock market is crashing. It has been a slow death, so it's not too noticeable. Besides, you're too distracted with all the other crap that's going on, whether it's the RONA or invasions or God only knows what's next. You can see right here since January, it was at 36,799. The Dow was. Since then, it has dropped. So since the beginning of the year, it has dropped from $36,799.65 down to $32,817.38. So it is going down. And we know that, and keep in mind that this right here shows you this is the measurement of the top stocks. That's not including all the ones down below. So what you're getting a look at is the best performance stocks. And if you're seeing them go down, then what's that say about the rest of the stocks down below? We talked about that when it came to the S&P, that they show you the top stocks and they're still taking a major hit, but all the stocks below had already lost more than 50% of their value. So you can only imagine where they are now. And he'll make that announcement that they're going to the gold standard, and I'm hoping China will follow right behind them, forcing the rest of the world into the gold standard. That will change everything. Anyways, that's it for now. You guys let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.